Tired of waiting to see the next episode reaction?
Why not join the Patreon? You can gain access to reactions that have been uploaded weeks in advance before they land on YouTube.
Most of all, you can watch the full-length versions without the annoying copyright filter and subpar audio for just $5 a month.
If you want to take your loyalty even further, you can watch our non-animated related reactions as well as submit requests for just $10 a month.
So stay ahead of the curve and help us sustain the brand.
Thank you. Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy RBG, aka the Random Black Gamer, here with my lovely wife Jenny Lee on the ones and twos, and this is We Ain't Seen Reactions, the place where we react to everything that we ain't never seen. And if you read by the title, it's time for another Fate Stay Night reaction, y'all. Things are really just taking off with this, man. The fights have been very consistent, and things are just being unraveled before our eyes. You know, characters who would have like these mysterious backstories, characters who are like linked to each other and shit. And Sakura and Rin's case, you know, apparently they were like childhood buddies, but I guess Sakura forgot who Rin was for some reason. Like one of them, like both of them had black hair, but you know, Sakura, the modern day Sakura, she has purple hair. You know, does she do that because she's trying to hide her past or she's trying to run away from it? Does she have some kind of like conflicted like things that happened to her? You know what I'm saying? Some stuff that left her traumatized. Who knows? Find out on the next episode of Fate Ball Z. What do you got to say about this shit, Johnny?
It's been a loop. It's been a lot. And I'm ready to see what the end look like.
Yeah, so we're not going to waste any more time, man. We got to be up early in the morning because we got shit to do. So let's jump into this. This is episode 19, The Golden King. I have a nagging suspicion I know who this is. But we going to see.
Is
right.
he?
It's going to be you. You're going to be up in that Beyonce Sasha Fierce armor.
Boy, if I heard that one more time.
I love that. The energy emanating from their blades.
I expected nothing less from your sword.
It's disrupting the frame rate of this video.
Get it, idiot!
Let's go! I like how his stance is.
I like how Emiya beefed up his skills. Oh,
right.
shit. As soon as I speak, he done fell his ass down.
What a pig.
Secret technique. Turning swallow strike!
Yo, somebody got hit.
Somebody been depleted.
I knew it.
Go.
So much for the legendary fictitious hero.
Bird. But in reality, you were nothing less than a lion.
Nothing
I've
less.
always thought of myself as a fairly decent judge of women.
Your failure.
Obviously lacked training in that area too.
Epic orgasm of death. There you go, bro.
Master, please go inside. I am more than capable of handling these two all by myself.
Dosaka, can you get out of here?
Unfortunately, no.
I have quite a special finish in store for you.
Shiro, stay
You gonna
back.
put him in some S&M toes too?
Are you gonna put the nigga in a gimp suit with a gag ball in his mouth? 2 nipple piercings.
There's no way you can defeat me, not after being struck by my rule breaker. You, of all people, should know this, Saber. Stop being foolish. This temple is an extension of myself. Without the use of your sacred sword, do you really think you're capable of destroying an entire city?
Kuzuki! You have to make Caster stop! If nobody stops her, she's gonna try to kill everyone in this city!
You know, perhaps
He don't
it would be best
care.
if I were to sacrifice both of you. That would definitely allow us to see the Holy Grail at its finest.
Really?
I've no doubt that
Yeah, it's that nigga. I thought so.
much better tool than my late assassin was.
That dude that be in that golden armor.
Forgotten your
I think
place.
his name is Gilgamesh or something. Oh yeah, it's gotta be. All those different swords.
You've become nothing more than a fool grasping.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Watching this event play out has been rather.
Was he in the
amusing.
openings?
Yes.
However, I'm afraid that last statement of yours went a bit too far, Caster. You disgusting little Marcus! The mere thought of keeping the King of Knights enslaved is unforgivable! As the king, she belongs to me.
Really? So she's a slave to you, but if she's a slave to Castor, it's a
There's only
problem.
one punishment for someone who touches a king's treasure. So long, half-breed.
Where did he come from?
Ooh, rain down all on me. Shit. Uh-oh. It's over.
Ah!
Damn, how big her mouth got.
You're dead!
Master, did you get hurt?
I'm fine.
That's good. I couldn't bear the thought of you hurt.
She was having sex with him, y'all. You know.
Might as well say.
Comes just as
Or
my
he was
dreams
playing with our
had
ears.
There's nothing to grieve over. I'll personally see that your dream comes true, regardless of what's happened.
I don't know if that will be possible.
You gonna play with my ears?
My wish has already come true. Take care of yourself.
Damn.
Damn.
Got him from the back. So what y'all gonna do about this gold ass nigga, man?
Where did he come from? I thought all of the what's the names had already been revealed.
It's been a long
Right.
time since
Yeah.
you know
Samurai.
what I had decided.
Archer. Berserker. Her.
What's that look for? Don't
Rider.
tell me you're still not ready to go
Saber.
through with everything.
I guess he is the seventh
It's a
one.
very foolish woman who makes a man like
Think.
me wait.
Maybe not.
What is he doing? Absorbing the
This
whole
gloomy
stadium?
cave has been a terrible place for our reunion. We shall meet again, Saber. Have that answer from 10 years ago ready when we do.
Although I am loath to admit it, I do know that servant.
So it's true. That guy really is a servant after all.
Yes, he's of the Archer class. On the last day of the previous Holy Grail War, amidst a large sea of flames, he and I fought against each other. And in the end, I was unable to defeat him.
So then you're saying that you lost to that servant?
I can't believe Saber wasn't able to beat that guy.
I'm beginning to wonder if this servant wasn't summoned up for this war at all, but instead decided to stick around after the last one. Only 7 servants can be summoned for any given
Okay, I thought I was counting right.
If there's a
Yeah.
servant who isn't one of those 7, he can only be the victor of the previous war.
I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew I could
He
count.
must have gained possession of the Grail and used its power to allow him to stay in this world permanently.
Uh-oh. That nigga that
In
cold.
other words, if you win the Grail, you can choose to keep your servant in this world permanently. Given that we can't figure out who he is, the next question should be, what are his objectives?
In the course of our last battle, he proposed to me.
What did I say? I said he wanted to play with her
I spoke
nipples.
with my blade and turned him down. I'm not permitted such freedoms in the first place. And to be honest, I find such attempts at humor rather annoying.
As the king, she belongs to me.
You want some Miss Sable booty, man. Gotta have it.
Very well. I think I should be getting getting back to Sakura's place now.
Wipe my
Someone
lipstick
should
off.
be there when she wakes up so she doesn't think she's alone.
Saber, about what Rin said earlier.
Yes, regarding what?
If a servant obtains the Holy Grail, then they have the option to stay in this world if they want. Which means...
I have absolutely no intention of staying here. Instead, if I were to win the Grail, then I would simply wish to return to my original life.
You want to redo the selection of the king, don't you? You have no intention of saving yourself from dying. That's ridiculous! This isn't about the duties of a king! Stop letting what happened in the past control what you do in the future! You're here now, so do whatever
So
you
what is
want.
she expecting for Shiro to become the new king?
If you want to change who you are, fine.
He definitely has
Just
the
figure out a way to do
ideology
in the
that she
present
prefers.
instead of wallowing in the past.
Shiro, I would appreciate it if you would just drop this subject.
But you...
Besides, simply winning the Holy Grail does not guarantee that I'll be able to stay in this era. I'm saying this because I know there's no way that servant could have obtained the Grail. During the last Grail War, the Grail itself was destroyed by the same man who betrayed me. He was my master, Kiritsugu Emiya.
Wow.
Emiya?
Of
You my
course.
dad?
That's right. 10 years ago, in the previous Holy Grail War, the master I served under, Shiro, was none other than your father.
What?
At the end of the battle, Kiritsugu and I stood victorious, and the Holy Grail passed into his hands. If
Who was the other
everything
guy,
had
the
gone way it
preacher?
should, the Grail War would have ended when we defeated Archer and his master. However, Kiritsugu rejected the Holy Grail. As a result, the city was engulfed in flames. When it came time to obtain the Grail, your father ordered me to destroy it. And because only a servant may touch the Holy Grail, Kiritsugu used his last command seal to force me to do so.
That sounds kind of
If the
conflicting
Holy
with what
Grail
you
is
just said
destroyed,
before, though.
A servant cannot remain in this world. And so my memories end there. As a consequence, I was never able to finish my battle with that golden servant, nor did I get the chance to ask Kiritsugu why he betrayed me.
Why haven't you told me any of this before?
Right?
Saber? Why didn't you tell me my dad was your master?
I could not bring myself to tell you what sort of master your father was. I've caught several glimpses of your past, Shiro. When I saw him in your dreams, I couldn't believe how much Kiritsugu had changed. If I were to tell you the Kiritsugu I remember, I would be describing a stereotypical Magus. He was interested only in his own objectives, and nothing could remove him from that path. He wasn't a cruel man by any means, nor was he a cold-blooded killer. However, he suppressed all emotion within him and easily killed anyone who was his enemy.
Well,
I have no idea what would drive a person to behave the way he did. But when he stood before the Holy Grail, the very thing he had been fighting for, he commanded me to destroy it.
Shit, he probably just wanted to end the
I
whole
must
thing.
confess,
maybe so.
I have never cursed the existence of command seals, nor anyone who has ever betrayed me, as much as I did that day. When the Grail materialized in the previous war, it was destroyed by your father. Perhaps it's possible to create a new one, as Castor was trying to do. If that's true, I won't allow anyone to stand in my way. I will obtain it this time.
He should be able to tell me everything that happened in the last war.
Yeah, man. Let's tell me what's up, bruh. Pull out some scriptures if you had to.
I wish I had something to offer you to drink, but I'm afraid I don't. Forgive me. I have nothing to welcome you with. This is all rather fascinating, isn't it? Saber not being dead yet and all. She remains outside the realm of death and rebirth.
She told me that if she were to win the Holy Grail, then she would finally fulfill her role as a servant.
I'm gathering that you wish to free your Saber from this role as servant. Nothing could be simpler. All you have to do is make Saber drink from the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is very powerful. When a servant drinks the water that fills the Grail, they are granted a second life in the present world. They'll retain the same form they had as a servant, but they will be able to remain here for as long as their master lives.
But how did Gold Boy stay there though,
The only
bro?
way to do this is to win the Holy Grail.
What did he do to bypass the shit? If it got
That's what I wanna
destroyed?
know.
I have answered all your questions.
No, nigga.
If so, I suggest you return home without delay. This war is not over yet. Going out for a stroll without Saber is just shy of madness.
There's something else I want to ask about. It's about there now being an 8th servant.
Oh, what?
So many questions that need to be answered,
So
man.
many of them.
Seriously. What the fuck is going on? Like, if Saber was the one who destroyed the Holy Grail, how the hell is this golden dude still residing, living, you know what I'm saying, after that battle happened? Like, I want to know. Like, what did he do?
I don't know. And I was thinking I couldn't count. I'm like, I thought there's already been 7. Then
Right.
I was like, no, okay, maybe not. Then when she said he's the 8th, I'm like, I was right.
Exactly. Where the fuck did Golden McFingerbane come from? Like, how is he just able to just walk out at the last minute after this big epic battle happened with Castor and my boy with the Dukes of Deserts, the fists, the cuffs, you know what I'm saying? How?
He came through and he was like, man, I'm not gonna play with you.
Right, yeah. You know, I had a feeling that Shiro's dad had a lot to do with this shit. It's almost like...
I did too. I just knew. He just seemed to be shrouded in so much mystery.
Right, and I think that's what he wanted to do all along. He wanted to just end the endless cycle of bloodshed for this damn Holy Grail MacGuffin. And in order to do so, he just had to wipe out anybody that got in his way, you know. And then to atone for that, I guess he tried to instill a different kind of perspective into Shiro that said, hey, do whatever you can to protect as many people as possible, because going down that road of just murdering people just to get to your main goal
Would have been nice if he had to tell
isn't
the
the right
truth,
way.
though.
It would
He could have
have.
been prepared for something, but he probably didn't want to open him up to that at all. He probably
Yeah.
didn't ever think it was gonna affect him.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up in a way because like Shiro has such a warped perception of who his father is, and that's not the same person that was taking part in the Holy Grail Wars, you know. And what's her name? You know, Saber, her just looking at Shiro some type of way, you know, whether it's like, oh, I can't believe I gotta serve you because your father was such an asshole that made me do all this stuff, and then ultimately made me destroy the thing that I was trying to get to the most. You know, that you know, I can understand her frustration and being reluctant to tell
She's
Shiro.
like, ain't nobody finna get in my way this time. Shoot, not you, not your daddy, nobody.
Right, because you know she has her own thing that she's dealing with, like not being able to keep all her men alive. I guess, you know, that's something that she deals with on a daily
And
basis.
she just doesn't even want to be the king anymore at all.
Right, it's such a big duty for her to have, to be responsible for so many people's lives, you know, just based solely on your, you know, like...
Yeah, it seems like, because it was like, oh, she doesn't know what the heart of men.
Exactly,
She
your
doesn't know
dreams
what
and
the-
aspirations.
what the freaking subjects want.
Right, who wants to have all that power and be able to make all those decisions, especially if
And then
people
you
are
make
talking
the
behind your
wrong
back?
one.
Yeah, I gotta give that one an A+. Like, I'm really enjoying these. Like, this has gotten so much better as the
It
episodes
is getting better
progress.
as it progresses. Yeah, I'm gonna give that an A+.
So there you have it, guys. An A+ and an A+. So, we're not gonna waste any more of you guys' time. We're gonna go ahead and jump into episode 20, Distant Trace of Dreams. So let's get it.
What have I been fighting for? What did I think I was gonna accomplish? Was it really just to bring these stupid wars to an end? Somewhere along the line, that took a back seat. And I know exactly what changed. From the first day I laid eyes on her in that storeroom, it was hopeless. I wish I never knew what'll happen to her when she's gone. But it's too late. I figured it out. And now that I see it, I can't just let her go. I wish things could just stay the way they are. I don't want to lose her. Because
I love her.
I'm in love with her.
Of course. Of course, you simpity simp wimp.
He done fell in love.
So, what are you going to do next, Sheila? Any ideas?
A few. And one of them includes taking Saber out on a date tomorrow.
Like Saber's don't know what the fuck a date is.
Yeah, I don't know if dates existed back then.
She ain't had time to date.
Wow, way to think only of yourself this time.
Well, excuse me for being selfish. I know this isn't the most ideal time.
Why does it sound like the backpack song?
Backpack,
Funniest thought of you on a date.
Wow.
What the hell?
Boy, did that feel good.
Glad I could amuse you. Personally, I don't find a single bit of humor in it.
Well, good luck. I hope it goes well. I like both of you guys a lot.
Thanks. I hope it works out too.
Well, now that that's settled, it's time for a war council.
What does that term mean? I'm sorry, but I'm not familiar with all these modern acronyms.
A date isn't an acronym. It's when a guy and a girl go out and have a good time.
Then, by a girl, are you suggesting that I go do this with you, Shiro?
You damn right, girl.
Yeah.
I understand the meaning of your words, just not the intent behind them. What are the reasons?
We're gonna be in
you
love,
want to
girl.
do this?
Don't pick potatoes and squash tomatoes on the dance floor, man.
Shiro?
Yeah, I know, but it's hard.
Okay, Saber. Listen, a date is a romantic rendezvous between two people who like each other. If a guy's interested in a girl, then this is a chance for him to prove this and win her heart. I wanna play, I like Shiro too!
How old are you,
Get your
5?
ass on.
No.
And look, the arch enemy.
We ain't got time to be playing Tea Party.
I want a romantic rendezvous with you too, Shiro. Come on, what do you say,
Thank you.
Get with that Vegeta chop.
Tosaka.
Okay. A little pose. Hey. She looks so dumbfounded the entire trip. So I can leave this nigga. Why did it bust like a Game Boy from the back?
Thanks for stopping in. If you want to unfold those and take a closer look, go right ahead.
Yeah, pull out the bill for
Right, now you got to pay for that.
Okay.
What is this?
Luke Skyballer and anyone can blow me. Let's go. She gotta get up there and teach him how to really do a sword fight.
I thought about going to the aquarium when we was in Shreveport. We'll have to go next time.
This is so unnatural. Fish that once had the freedom to swim wherever they wished are now trapped in this elaborate cave.
Yeah, that's the way I'm looking at it. It's like a stage from Earthworm Jim.
It's so compelling. No matter what I do, I just can't stop looking at it.
So, did you have a good time today?
I did. It was very refreshing.
Then we should do it again. There's no reason today has to be the only day you and I go out.
The only reason that a servant exists is to fight, nothing else. Activities such as today's essentially deny the fundamental reason that I am here. There's only a handful of enemies left. All you have to do is give the order and I could finish all of them.
Are you really that hungry for battle, Saber?
Of course I am. The
Bitch,
more
I'm
that I
thirsty
fight, the
for it.
closer I am to obtaining the Holy Grail.
This is something I've been meaning to say for a while now. You know, you're a walking contradiction. You keep saying that all you want to do is fight, but the truth is you don't want to fight at all, do you? The only reason you fight is
reminds
because
me of
you
our
really don't
song.
have any other option.
What? You're wrong. I never fear a fight. Did you forget what I said? I'll do whatever it takes to win.
Yeah, but when there's a battle, you always keep the fighting to a minimum. Because when there's a fight, people die.
Bird letting you pull back.
Terrible bird animation.
Split up.
I think what scares you the most are the fights where people have the potential to die.
You're wrong. I'm not afraid. Battle holds no fear for me at all.
I don't believe you. I think you're using this king's duty crap to bury what you really feel. In the end, you're not cut out to be a fighter, are you? I wouldn't be surprised if you hate it every time you pick up that sword. You can keep telling me that fighting is your only objective all you want, but the only person you're really trying to convince is you, not me.
Shiro, I will not stand for further insults.
Read her ass, man.
The reason you can't stand it is because I'm right. If you actually admitted this, you'd lose the will to fight.
Listen to me. I have no choice. Fighting is the only option I have. The only reason I exist in this world is so I may obtain the Grail.
You idiot! That isn't true.
Damn.
There are all kinds of options open. You're living in a whole new moment in time. Forget who you were in the past. It doesn't matter. You have the chance to live for yourself for once.
That's the thing about all these heroes, man.
Set yourself up for a mistake.
It's like they live by their own little
Don't use the
goals,
Grail to
but
please
they
people that don't even
sometimes
matter.
they just don't make any
Don't
sense.
Go away. A chance to be happy here.
I entered into a pact
Princess.
whereby I would obey you. But that does not mean I'm willing to give my heart over to you as well, Master. A king must never break their word.
You ain't a king no more.
That I must fulfill no matter what the cost is. I've only had but one wish from the very beginning. From the moment I drew that sword from that stone, I swore to obey my oath until the end of time.
I'm just gonna say it. It doesn't matter how badly everything ended. What's done is done. There's nothing you can do to change that. You couldn't cut it as a king, and now you want to do it?
God.
Do you even see how you're behaving? You're acting like some selfish little brat.
He telling her something.
I know, but this shit is kind of pushing it a little bit, man.
Sometimes people need to be told.
Sheesh.
Just don't talk to me like that, but still. Sometimes people need to be
I
told.
don't understand, and I thought you of all people would.
Push her over.
We spent all day on this idleness, and this is all that you wanted to say to me?
Saber.
Don't think for a second you're better than me. A human like you couldn't possibly understand everything that I've been through. And don't ever go meddling in my past again. You want me to think of myself? Well then what about you, Shiro? You're no different when it comes to this. Only a dead man thinks of placing others before himself. Frankly, I'm shocked that a fool who can't value his own life would have the gall to say what you did.
The situation's different.
Did I touch a nerve? If you want to, we could easily cancel our pact. I'll gladly defeat the other masters myself
Damn.
and win the Holy Grail without you.
Saber, come on. Would you really do that?
Of course. My only objective is the Grail. Everything else is superfluous. You are no exception in that regard, Shiro.
Oh my goodness, girl.
Why are you so stubborn?
Like I was
Fine,
getting
if you want to win
darker.
that badly, go ahead. Fight him yourself.
No! Sheesh. I just love this tone.
Let me quit. You wanna be alone? Huh? That's what you want? You wanna be alone? Do ya? Let me hear you say it. Say it!
Say it with your chest, little nigga.
Man, she makes me mad.
Everything else but the Grail is superfluous. That goes for you too.
Get you.
I guess it's not her that I'm pissed at. It's me. There's nothing I can do to save her.
Nothing you can do about it.
Why?
You can force her to drink the damn
I
juice.
understand. And I thought you of all people would.
That's the thing, though. Does he really want to repeat history and
Can't
force
just
her to do
accept
something
this.
like his father did?
Huh?
With goofy ass looking line.
Even if I concede and say that Saber was right and I was wrong, if she really is important to me, I can't just back down.
Got your work cut out for you, bruh.
Don't you think it's time that you got out of bed today?
What time is it?
It's after 10. Do you know where I can find Saber?
Well, I guess if she isn't in the house.
Why was it like
then she'll
nighttime
probably
outside?
be
It was
in
after 10.
Idiot. I'm asking you because I've looked
You
for
say
her
it's
and I
after
can't find
10.
her anywhere.
Yo, it look like nighttime. It's 10 o'clock.
At night?
Come home?
Yeah.
I thought she meant 10 o'clock in the
No.
morning.
Why would she say that?
Where are you going?
Well, because he was talking about I done slept. I thought he was going to bed for the night when he laid down.
I mean, it was evening or afternoon.
Alright, I thought it was morning time now.
No, he probably didn't sleep that long.
Well, he just took a nap then. Then she act like he ain't never got out the bed all day. It's like he went on a whole date. He been out all day.
Fight the other masters on her own?
She's stubborn.
Think she's really gonna be standing there still? Oh, well, I guess not.
You're gonna catch a cold out here.
Shiro.
Tosaka was looking for you, and when she realized you didn't come home, she got pretty worried.
She shouldn't worry, but I apologize regardless. I wanted to leave, but I couldn't decide where to go.
Home with me,
I
girl.
wanted to do whatever I wanted, Shiro. So I thought I would. But now that I have that freedom, I have no idea what I should do, or even what I want to do. So I stayed, right here, unable to decide where I should go. I'm sorry to cause problems. Please thank Tosaka for being concerned about me.
What do you mean you didn't know where to go? You definitely have a place you belong, and that's my house.
But tonight you basically told me that you don't care what I do anymore.
That's because I can't figure out what you're thinking. I don't know what's going on in your head.
It's confusing, man.
Shiro.
Servants or not, Saber, you're gonna catch a cold if you stay out here all night. Let's go back to the house and I'll cook something warm
Don't
for us.
catch that pneumonia.
But Shiro, hold on.
Listen, I'm not going to apologize for what I said. If you have a problem with that, you'd better say so now.
Boy, if that was old girl from Gintama with the purple, with the red glasses, with the purple hair, she would love it. Talk to me crazy, senpai.
Look at her. She loves her bell.
And where do you think you're going?
Well, we're just gonna go home and get into bed.
Oh, this nigga got his casual clothes. You know he don't like seeing this.
Walk off with something that doesn't belong to you.
This raggedy nigga. Some men just don't understand the concept of no.
They really don't, man. This has become like a duel of fates for the damn Holy Grail to a duel who's gonna get the poom poom, man. You know what it is. Cause like Saber, she feeling my boy, even though they had like a little miscommunication, which is understandable, man. Like Saber, she's still operating in king mode, and it's gonna be hard to break her out of that, especially after 1,000 years of just being the king or having those thoughts just manifest in
and
your
just
mind.
that somebody actually cares about her, like really does care, and you know, is not just gonna abandon her. I feel like she still trying to get that in her head, like, oh, this dude really doesn't care about none of this other stuff. Like, he really wants to put others before himself, and I just can't understand that. It's like she wants to understand, but she just can't. She's like, no, what idiot.
Right.
So,
and I think she's masking her other feelings too. Like, she does have feelings
like
towards him, but she doesn't know how to say that because she's always been in warrior king mode. She's been laser focused on this objective for 2 life cycles now. It seems like the first time she got it pulled away from her, and she's not willing to take that chance, you know, especially if that's going to fill in that void, you know, that she failed on the first time around. Another thing that it kind of concerns me about is if Shiro is actually doing this because he cares about Saber, or he's doing it for his own personal gain, because we know that he has feelings for her and he wants her to live there.
Yeah, is it really just
to keep her safe?
You truly can get over this, it'll all be all right, whatever, or is it, I just want to play with your nipples.
Right.
So please don't go.
Exactly. Is it that, you know, you want to play with that frame outside the armor, or is it because you really do care and you don't want her to be that pressure to live up to her king duties, you know what I'm saying? And then there's another question I have of if she still keeps that mindset of being this king and getting the Holy Grail, is he gonna ultimately force her against her will and use one of the marks, the command marks, to do so like his dad did? Because he said he's going to do whatever it takes, you know, to protect her. And if he has to do that forcefully, will he make that decision or not? You know, so it's a lot of different things that are becoming like very.
Well, we finna find something out because old Golden Boy, he ain't trying to have it.
He is not, man. That nigga is like, it's on site for anybody that's trying to get my saber. That's gonna be mine. Your ass is mine. That's what he on. Got the little pimp earrings and stuff.
Got
with
the pimp earrings on.
For real. I like how these servants be having their own little casual clothes and shit.
Right?
Be running around and shit like they just cold.
Right?
It's like, I think he didn't live there so long now. I think he been there down there longer than Shiro. Shit, he was there when Shiro was a boy. So, yeah. But if I were to rate them one, I would give that one, I guess I'll give it an A-. It was a little slow.
I'm gonna give that one an A+.
Yeah, so there you have it, guys. An A- and an A+. But yeah, man, if there's anything that we misconstrued or if we're getting hot onto something, you know what I'm saying? Because I know some of y'all be telling me that I'm hot on the heels of something great. And sometimes the stuff that I say, the theories that I come with, they manifest into actual things. So, you know, that's how I am, man. I like to be a critical thinker, you know what I'm saying? While y'all being critical against the critical thinkers, we just theorizing shit. But this is your boy RBG, aka the Random Black Gamer. Here with my lovely wife Jenny Lee on the ones and twos, and this is We Ain't to the Reactions. We'll catch you guys on the next reaction to Fate Stay Night, the 2006 edition. Peace.